it's not only about the second wave. It's just about that this crisis is going to be very long. I mean, there'll be some domestic recoveries, but it will be won't be just a straight curve up. It could could come back down if there's a second wave, and then international is going to take so much longer, and that's driving the cuts at Qantas because it's going to take a couple of years before the international market fully recovers, and you don't have the job protection realistically from the government, those kind of packages lasting that long. The Qantas package, or the Australia package generally for workers there ends in September. So you have to start planning for the future. And I think we'll see. Qantas is one of the more proactive airlines. They over the years they've been very aggressive, and Alan Joyce is known for that. And I think he made the right move here, doing it now rather than later. And I think other airlines are going to have to follow. To plan for a long downturn, and the fact that domestic recovery is not going to be, all great. It's going to be some good, and then it could be some bad if a second wave happens, and even when it's close to 100% of normal domestic because of the loss of international or the near evaporation of international for a few years. It's you have to plan accordingly, and you can't just count on the governments to bail you out over and over again and to provide a wage relief forever. The U.S. is going back for a second package. Other countries will go back for a second package, but it's not realistic that all these countries will protect these airlines for 2-3 years.
Qantas, of course, said no sizable international travel till July of next year. Is that too pessimistic or perhaps too optimistic?
I mean, it is definitely pessimistic, but I think you have to plan for the worst. I mean, there'll be New Zealand travel probably, but long haul is going to take a long time. There might be a little bit of it, around Christmas this year and early next year, but even if there's a little bit, it's not going to be anywhere near what it used to be. And then for something to for traffic to come back to a level where you can support A380s that are going to be grounded for maybe 3 years, it's going to take a long time. So you do have to plan for, I think, the worst case scenario. And then, you could, because you have a lot of workers on furlough or in some cases cut entirely, that you can hire again and bring back those workers, and if necessary, that would be a good scenario. But I do think you have to plan for the worst rather than for the best. Otherwise, you're not really being responsible as an airline executive.